Okay. There it goes. Dude, whenever I record on Logic, it's just always like 10 times harder than Audacity. But if I want to put myself in my ears, I have to do that, unfortunately. But I'm going to have my fan on because my room is just really hot right now. And I could care less if, you know, if we. Oh, oh my. I think. Okay. That's what happened. I thought I just turned off my headphones, but I was just turning on noise canceling apparently. So, we're back with a regular episode. Let me lower my chair. Let me take a drink actually, so I'm not like I don't want to be doing ASMR shit right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, man. It is oh, what's the day today? It's like well, it's 1 in the morning, so it's going to be a little off. Um it is Tuesday, September 3rd and September 13th. And this is a kind of an odd recording time because I really wanted to do it this morning, but it didn't happen because I slept in like an idiot. But I did get my homework done. That did happen. That I need to get done today. That I was going to wake up early to do, and then I'd have all day to do whatever I wanted. But alas, and I'm also up at 1:30 right now, so that's not helping my case. Later today, technically, for the morning. So, yeah, we're just sabotaging all over the place, man. It's bad. Let me tell you. So, regular episode. We'll see if we can get to an hour. Getting to an hour with the boys so far has been really a non-factor. I can't even tell you how easy that was. Like, I'd be looking at the recording. I'd see 58 minutes and 42 seconds. And I'd just be like, oh, I need to stop saying like, mister. Yeah, I'd see 58 minutes already. And it would be like the greatest thing ever. Now I'm saying like on purpose. Don't you like that? Um, yeah, so getting there was so easy with the boys. It was, we didn't, like, how do I put this? The ball didn't even get started rolling. The ball didn't even get started rolling. The ball didn't even start rolling until around 30-ish minutes, 32 minutes. So, I mean, yeah, but now, see, I'm on Logic for this because Audacity's playback in your ears is couple milliseconds off. And so there's this weird echo where you're hearing yourself after you've spoken, right? Let me move this back. There we go. I was a little bit close to the mouth. Yeah, so Audacity has, I think I've been over this before, but Audacity has this weird playback thing where it doesn't do it right. But that's fine. We'll be on Logic. All I know is that I'm about to hit 6 measures at 5 BPM. So 6 divided by 4 is, wow, 6 times 4 is 30. Divided by 5 is 6. So about 5 minutes. Dude, I don't know how the math works, man. I don't know how the math works. But I want to talk about the podcasts I've already done with the boys. We have 2 so far, one with Crew and one with Ray. And they've honestly been a lot of fun. It's kind of gotten me, oh, do you like that little tongue thing I just did? That was disgusting in my ears. Holy shit. Dude, do I have like a screen or, dude, my windscreen is gone. We'll find it for the next one, hopefully. But the Ray one was way easier than the Crew one because Ray likes to talk. He even brought questions for me. I was like, dude, I don't want to talk about my socioeconomic climate with my father. That's not what we want to do. I'm here to talk about you, man. But it's okay. It'll be fine. We won't need to worry about it. Because I don't think anyone's going to listen to 3.5 hours of me and Ray shooting the shit with each other. That's just not going to happen. I mean, he didn't even listen to all of it. And he's a narcissist. No, he's not. He's not a narcissist. But yeah, the one with Crew was the first one, right? And Crew is not, like, he's a talker, but he's not a talker. Like, he has a lot of energy for the group in a group context. But if you get him one-on-one, you're going to be doing a lot of the talking. And I'd forgotten about that since I didn't talk to him for like 3 years or 2 years or something since high school. So at the beginning, he even said at the beginning, man, you're going to have to carry this one. I was like, dude, yeah, a little bit. I have to carry it a little bit. It's been so long since I've done a one by myself. Not long since the last one, but there's been 2 episodes since I've done a solo one. And so it's a little bit difficult because I'm thinking I've gotten soft, man. I've gotten soft. I'm not good at this anymore. You're so bad at the game, dude. You're so bad. I don't get it. But, ooh, we just peaked at -2. Man, that was kind of loud. I do want to talk about the classes I've been taking recently at school, because classes have started up, and I really hope that I haven't already talked about this stuff, because there's some just amazing people in my classes. Let me tell you. So, class number 1, we're gonna lower this even more. I'm still adjusting the mic thing. We have an external mic. I hope you can tell it's not the dumpy headset mic anymore. Anyway, there's some amazing people in my classes, and I mean that in the most sarcastic of ways possible. The FMT 107, it's called Career Pathways in Media. The pathways, isn't that great? The amazing P sounds. Let me just do the phonetic, the plosives? Yeah, beautiful. The Career Pathways how do I describe this? I really hope I haven't talked about this already, but you're going to get it again. It has everyone from, dude, I'm doing such a bad job. I'm so tired right now, but I feel like I need to release a normal one before we just become the Joe Rogan Experience, just interviewing people. We got to stay to our roots, man. We got to stay to our roots. Anyway, fuck, dude. The Career Pathways. Yeah, so everyone who's in media, which means the screenwriters, the directors, the film people, the theater people, the TV show people, the everything people, right? They are all in that class, which means you get everybody, right? Which is not a bad thing, but that means you dip into places like theater and stuff, unfortunately. So the people in there, some of them, I've explained this to so many people now. There are some autistic kids in there, which is fine. There's not a problem with there being autistic kids, right? Because, it's the arts, or sort of. What do you expect? There's going to be autism in there. But most kids aren't. I think there's only 2 kids who are autistic in there. And so that means it should be pretty obvious who's autistic. But when I tell you that I can't tell, or I couldn't tell before I knew who was autistic in that class, who was actually autistic, or the autistic kids blended in, okay? Let's put it that way. So there are 2 autistic kids in that class, and I could not tell they were autistic, not because they were so high functioning. They obviously they weren't, repeating words and slapping their chest with a limp wrist, but they blended in so well to the general populace. That's a problem, okay? That's a major problem. Like, the kids there's this one kid. There's this. Let me tell you about this kid in there. There's this one kid in there. He's very fat and he's white. So all the worst things in the world. You hear me virtue signaling? Oh my gosh, you're white. You suck. So there's this kid and he's white. All right, he's white and he's in. So there's a difference between like fat white people and then like fat black people and fat Asian. Like I don't know why, but if you're fat and white, it's just worse. I'm sorry. Is that racist? I don't think so. I think that's just body shaming. Anyway, he's kind of fat. He's kind of dumpy, not in the right way, right? And the way he explains things, I have to edit in real time if I want to understand what he's saying. I've started just tuning him out. I actually timed him, right? And I'm the king of not explaining things in a proper manner. Why do you think I have a podcast that goes an hour long? If we were concise, it'd be 10 minutes. Okay? It would be 10. Maybe even 15 if we're getting really into it. He took 2 minutes to ask his question, which wasn't a question. Okay? Would you like to hear what it is? I think you'd like to hear what it is. So this guy. See, I haven't even gotten to what he said, and now you're like, oh, you're just like him. You're such a hypocrite. We're talking about IP, intellectual property, defense, how you protect your IP, all that good stuff. And one guy asked a very fair question, because we just brushed over it. He was like, oh yeah, IP, blah, 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 IP, blah, 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 IP. And this kid asked a question. Not the kid we're talking about, but another one. And he's like, are we going to talk about how to protect our IP? And the teacher's like, yes, eventually. Not right now, but we will get to it, because that's a very important thing. What it makes sense that it's important. It is, we're in a film class. You make a movie, you want to be able to like make money off of it.
You know, let me tell you, you want to be able to like make money off of it? What are you, an idiot? Are you stupid? I don't know.
And the kid who we are actually talking about, he raises his hand, and I'm hovering. I've got my stopwatch app opened on my phone. I'm hovering over that start button. I'm thinking about lapping it every time he goes on a tangent. But this is the first time we're gonna take it easy. He starts talking. I start the timer. So what I was gonna ask is, well, I was thinking about, when you said IP, you made me, well, when you said that, you made me think about, like, when I was thinking about that, I wanted to ask how you would, well, because there's some bad people around, and you made me think about like the bad people and the way that they are bad. So when you were talking about that, I was really just thinking how you would prevent these people from like taking your property, and then I kid you not, I'm not being stupid there, or that is how he spoke. I didn't even do it for 2 minutes. Imagine that for 2 minutes. And you're in a class, right? You were in the class that you paid for. And this just, I really hope he's autistic, so there's like an excuse. But this child, let me tell you, this just child, my father was a tangent, and I talked about him for 2 minutes straight. What was I saying? Yeah. So he's taking up so much time, and this is like the 4th time he's done this. So at least 10 minutes of class time has been taken up by this person talking, and the professor just lets him go for 2 minutes before he cuts him off. 2 minutes of maybe you made me think yeah, right. For 2 minutes he lets him go, before he cuts him off, and he's like, "You know, that's a really great question, but I need to move on. We'll get to it." And here's the main issue, which some of you may have picked up on, is that is the same question, right? Let me move this microphone. Ooh, almost dropped it. That is the same question that the guy before asked, right? So not only did he take up 2 minutes of class time and his fourth offense, he also asked the same question as the other guy, who had his question answered in a very, very concise, yes, we will get to it, be patient, blah, blah, blah. Like, whew. Like, every time this kid opens his mouth, I just want to fill it with no. What if he is autistic? What if he is autistic, Ben? Now what? Well, he should be in my class if he's autistic. That means I'm autistic, because I'm at the same level as him, yes. There is an autistic kid in there who I know is autistic, and he's got cerebral palsy, so he's in one of those, like, super wheelchairs, right? There you just, like, his head's, like, to the side. He can't even, like, it literally looks like Stephen Hawking. But he's really into rap, and apparently he raps even though he has a speech impediment since he has cerebral palsy. And so he has his backwards hat on, and his head's just laying like, so he's like, yeah, so the thing is like, I know I'm making fun of him, but I'm not really making fun of him because that's what he sounds like. Anyway, so he's really into rap for some reason. He's a SoundCloud rapper, which is why I have a problem with him. It has nothing to do with his disabilities. Although being a SoundCloud rapper should be labeled as a disability. It's the fact that he's in like a film class, even though it's a media career pathways, and he always takes it back to rap. And the professor just he just feeds him. He like gobbledygook, fucking Kraft mac and cheese, Velveeta golden, liquid gold Velveeta, spoon feeding, slobbery, can't even feed himself, cerebral palsy. What was I saying? Yeah, and the professor just eggs him on. He's like, "Oh yes, this reminds me of how Eminem, back in the day, did this and how he didn't make it for like 8 years or something." And we're talking about like Charlie Chaplin or something. And he's like, "Yes, this reminds me. Yes." It's like, buddy. I could kick you over in your chair right now, and you wouldn't get able to get back up. Dude. Unbelievable.
I can't even take it, dude. It's so bad.
It's so bad. This was almost 3 weeks ago now that I had this experience, right? This was almost 3 weeks ago that I had this experience, and I am still so annoyed by it. And I remember it so clearly, and I can't even remember the retreat I went on with my church. I have the video, but I'm like, dude, do I remember doing that? I do not. No, I do not. I don't remember doing it. I really don't. That was a weird voice. Yeah, I don't even remember doing the young adult retreat, but I remember this idiot who wasted my time in class. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so I have a couple of guests lined up, right? We don't have actual days yet, but they are lined up, which means I have guaranteed content. It is so easy to have people on this when it's not just you and a microphone, right? It's so easy. I have one of my cousins who's in college right now, so that might be a little tough. They just moved in like 2 weeks ago or something. So let's hope they get situated in a timely manner. You know, not too crazy, in a timely manner, and then I'll be able to. I need to cough real quick. Holy. Actually, that was a burp. That wasn't even a cough. Holy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they get situated fast. Not fast, in a timely manner, what I was saying. So I can have them on here. I think they're pretty cool.
It's a female.
Cousin. So the first female voice on this podcast, which would be amazing. And she's honestly one of the funnier people I know. And that's saying a lot because I think people are stupid. And I have a friend by the name of, not going to say it because I don't know if he wants to go by an alias or not. We'll see if he does. He probably won't, but we don't know that yet. So we're not going to say his name. He's one of the most mysterious people in our friend group because not only did he leave, right? He left around 3 years ago. He still goes to our church, but he left around 3 years ago. And yeah, I mean, he's just, nobody knows anything. Even while he was here, he would leave. Like, he would leave events. He had a name that started with D, and so we called him Ditcher, insert name that starts with D. So it was a alliteration because we were funny children like that back in the third grade or something. And he just, like, he wouldn't even say anything to people. He wouldn't say, "Hey, I see you guys later," right? We would just be like, "Hey, where'd he go?" "I don't know. I haven't seen him for like 20 minutes." And it turned out he left like an hour ago. It's like, what? What's the problem? Why are you stupid? No, he's not stupid. I did that too. But I was trying to be edgy because I was a stupid teenager. So pick your poison on what you want to be when it comes to that type of behavior. Is this? Oh, that still works kind of, but it's probably better this way. I don't know. This okay, so this microphone, right? That I'm using, the phone microphone. It's not one of those you can like point it to the side of your mouth and it'll work. It's one of those you have to speak straight into it to make it sound the best. And so I don't like speaking straight into it because then all my plosives get in there. And then my voice keeps getting higher and I keep explaining the stupid microphone. So anyway, I'm going to have that guy on here. And I'm going to have another one of my old friends on here. He might have been mentioned. That was so loud in my ears. I'm sorry I'm saying these filler words right now. And that's a better filler word. And we have my brother. Most likely going to get on here, dude. My older brother and my younger brother. It would be so great to get them on here. He's made one cameo when I was talking to Crew, and he knocked on my door, and he was like, "Hey, I want to practice trumpet." And I was like, "Dude, I know I've been talking to him for like 2 hours, but can I talk longer?" He was like, "Okay, but I'm going to start in 20 minutes." I was like, "That's awesome." So, yeah, that guy, and then the guy who moved out a while ago. So, yeah, we have guaranteed content. The Friends project is coming along. I have not gotten a visual update, but I've gotten many text updates, and they say it's going well, even though it was due in May. That's right. It was due in May. Maybe not May. Actually, I think it was May. Yeah, so it was due in May, which is bad because it is September 13th, 2 days after the tragedy. Dude. Fucking 9/11. What an amazing time. We're almost at a year of the podcast. I will definitely do a year special. Not really, because I don't care that it's been a year. Although I do because I brought it up, so that's fine. We won't do a year special because I think it was October 24th. A lot of plosives there. I think it was October 24th that we had the first episode, official episode that's been uploaded. Because I did a lot of Snapchat rants before that. The beautiful Snapchat rants, which I no longer do because I have this outlet now. So instead of, half of my following on Snapchat seeing it, now it's just 2 people hearing it. So that's great. Which reminds me, I re-downloaded TikTok because there was this funny Charlie Puth meme that I wanted to see. And inevitably, because I don't spend any time on there, the For You page is not tailored at all. It's just everything. And so you get the e-boys and the thoughts and the satisfying videos, and you get everything, right? And there's just there's just one video, right? E-boy, right? Okay, you're dancing, haha. And then there's one of his friends is in the background and he does something stupid. Not an inappropriate hand gesture, just something stupid. And the the E boy is like doing his dance and he's doing like the charismatic staring into the camera in a weird way where you're like, why is he looking at me? And the kid in the background's doing his thing. And the E boy's expression instantly changes to like the um like the memes where it goes all like the darkness exposure goes all the way up and it's just black. Everything is like pathetic or whatever. And he says bitch, but you don't hear it because it's just the audio from the song. But he clearly calls him a bitch. And it's like, dude, I just swallowed. You love that ASMR? Isn't that amazing? I just fell over in my chair to swallow on the ground instead of into the microphone. Swallow that cum on the ground. That's great. Okay. Uh, oh my gosh. E-boy, yes. And he just broke character for like a split second and like was really pissed off as he turned off his camera. It's like, dude, why? Number one, this was posted, and so he would have had to have known this was the video where he got angry and he broke character. But also, it's like, dude, it's a video. We are on digital media. It's not like you're on 22 millimeter film and it's like, oh no, we're gonna have to re-expose the film since you got in the way. No, we're in the digital age, ladies and gentlemen, the digital age, where if I wanted to, I could just delete this whole podcast and redo it because it's digital. It doesn't matter. Same with the video, right? And so he's taking a video which could be redone, and it's a 10-second TikTok, dude. It's 10. I want to draw out the S again, but I'm not going to do that because the microphone would be very sad if I did that. Yeah, it's a 10-second video on TikTok, and he's bitch, right? And he gets like this nasty look in his eyes. He's like, I'm mad, grr. And he turns off the phone. It's like, buddy, it is TikTok. Open your mind. I'm gonna insult my friend because he messed up my TikTok. Meh. I'm so mad. It's like, buddy, yeah, you're stupid. You're a faggot. That was a real thigh slapper, man. I'm going to definitely fix that in post. Usually I fix those beeps. I have to reset my freaking gains. Usually I edit those beeps in Logic itself. I'll just like, lower the decibel 10 decibels, lower the decibel 20 decibels, lower the decibel 30 decibels, right? But since it's actually, no, I will have to do that. No, I will have to do that because I keep the MP3 files, right? And if I don't want to like export, oh gosh, dude, dang it, dude. Okay, so that's what is that at? It's at like 34, 35, 30, measure 35. Now I gotta write the now I gotta write this down. Oh man, measure 35. Let's hope I don't drop these scissors on the ground. Okay, it was at measure 35. Okay, fix audio. You idiot. Ha ha ha. Joker, ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. Very cool. Now that that's out of the way, we can go back to your scheduled programming. We were talking about e-boys and how little everything matters with e-boys. And I do want to... Dude, I've been trying... Dude, I'm worse than I had a question about the thing. Right? I'm worse than that kid. Because I started this podcast being like, I'm going to talk about the prior 2 episodes of my interviews. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic, dude. It's going to be so great. And then I go on this has to be 30-minute tangent about things. So the one with Crew. There's me breathing. The one with Crew was really rough. I was listening to it back, and I'm gonna lower my chair again. I was listening to it. I was listening. I was listening to it back, and I think I say or I say like every 2 fucking seconds, dude. Like the way the thing, and it's like, yeah, like I wasn't doing the thing, like so many likes. It was unbelievable. I don't get it, because I have cut back on saying, over and over again, you know. Now it's in my lexicon, so now I was gonna say it again, Blah blah blah. Blah. Ray bullied me for saying lexicon. I only know it because of this old AD audio. It's not great. I gotta get used to wearing these headphones, man. This is only the second time I've been able to do this, I think. I need another drink because my lips are not keeping up with my mouth. What? What does that even mean? There's this old PBS show called Word Girl, and she's from the planet Lexicon because she says words, and she's pretty much invincible, and it's great, and her family doesn't know. Wow. They got a great jazz theme. Not really. It's jazz inspired. They have trumpets that do the... And that's about it. But anyway, I said like in any way, and so much in that podcast. I was listening back to it, dude. I'm salivating so much while I'm doing this. I don't know what the deal is, man. What's the deal with you salivating? This mic is so sensitive that if I swallow into it, I'll just recoil in disgust and I'll kill myself because I hear it. The Crew, yes, we are trying to stay on topic here, but it's getting so hard to stay on topic. I said like in that podcast so much, man, so much. It was bad. It was very bad. I could only listen to it for 2 minutes or so before I lost it, and I was like, I need to stop listening to it. Now that is a correct use of like, and I was like this. I am comparing myself to an exaggerated thing. It's not like, I don't know if like that's not how you use it. But I was like this. This is totally like me. Speaking of which, I watched Inception recently for the first time, like 3 weeks ago. It was amazing, yes. Very amazing movie. I understood it on the first try because I'm a genius, yes. Now, I honestly didn't understand the movie for the first 20 minutes or so. And then I understood it, and it was great. With Joseph Gordon-Levitt being the beautiful man that he is, and Leonardo DiCaprio being the beautiful man that he is, and Tom Hardy being the beautiful man that he is, and yeah, everyone in there. Who else is in there? Famous. Do I know them? No, I don't. Okay. I feel like there's someone else besides Leonardo DiCaprio in it that's really, like, obviously Michael Caine, but he's old, so I'm not going to call him beautiful.
That's ageist. Oh my gosh.
Inception was an amazing movie. That was one of the first movies that it made me go, what the fuck? Or holy fuck, when the credits hit. That was some amazing stuff, man. That was freaking amazing. That burp was terrible. Man, dude, I'm so gassy. I had I know it was like 1:30, right? Man, that when I said 1:30, I sounded so happy there. I know it's like 1:30, dude, but let me tell you about this story. Oh man. Okay. Dude, I shouldn't even upload this, but I'm gonna upload it. I had a pepperoni, ham, provolone, toasted bread, and honey mustard sandwich. But 20 minutes ago. No. Is that even possible? I'm not going to check the time. Oh. Oh. But I should go to bed soon. Yes, I should go to bed. But am I going to go to bed? No, I'm not going to go to bed. You should go to bed. No, I'm not going to go to bed. I had that sandwich, and I think that is the source of my death that's happening in the stomach right now. So hopefully that doesn't get any worse. Hopefully I don't be burping into this microphone. We got some burp ASMR. Hey guys, it's time for burp ASMR. We're gonna be drinking some. What makes you burp? We're gonna be drinking fucking. We're gonna be drinking Coca-Cola, and we're gonna. That's really loud. We're just gonna beat the microphone. It's gonna be so loud. I really considered eating the microphone for the bit there, but I didn't do it because then I'd have to edit it again, and this windscreen is also really fuzzy, so I'm not gonna do that. That actually sounded pretty cool. Maybe yeah, dude. If I if I turn this podcast channel into ASMR, that would be the end of the world. It would be. It would be the end of the world. Just like all the cliches we were talking about in class today. Oh, what a segue! What a turnaround! Is that a callback? It is a callback. I had class at 7 o'clock tonight, so it was a night class. Very fun night class. Excellent night class. And the guy is so chill. Like, the professor is very chill. He, how do I describe this? So whoa. What just happened? I think I just tugged on my cord for my headphones, and my audio quality just went to the moon. Why did I say it like that? Yes, my professorin, but that would be a female. Meine Professor ist interessant. Yes, ist interessant, ja? Yeah, Hiefen haben Huben. Dabba dabba do. He's in the business, he's a writer. And he had 3 pitches rejected today. All 3 of them. The backup, the bullpen, and the closer. All of them. They're all gone. Oh no. Fuck, dude. That's the second time. What's the measure? What is the measure? It's 47. All right. I'm trying to write down another thing. Also measure 47. Ben was an idiot, and he pitched the microphone. Isn't that great? 16.9 decibels above. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good. We should be at 0. About 0. Or below it. I just peaked at, minus 1.7. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Man, that's the only thing about this mic. When you do anything, I just breathed into it. That's all I did. I have a windscreen. And I breathed into it. That's why if I do it to the side, it'll be less. Okay. I literally breathed into it, and it killed me in my ears. See, you're going to hear like that's how loud it's going to be for you. But in my ears, it's going to be like, right? I was going to do it into the mic. I can't ear rape with this microphone because it can't even handle it. It's too sensitive. I've been looking at microphones actually. The Heil PR40, right? But I also like the Shure SM7B, and unless you know microphones, this means absolute bullshit to you. The Heil is a very raw sound. It is exactly what your voice is. Dude, my pronunciations are shit today. I'm sorry. It is exactly what you want, exactly what your voice is. And the Shure is, it's like the, time to get back to the, I can't even do it. Welcome back to the radio show podcast. The radio voice. It's like the radio voice thing. Even though all the radio guys use the PR40, they post, they make their voice so deep and sexy. So the thing is, the Heil PR40 is $399.99. So $400. This thing is. Isn't that great? And then Well, the whole setup. Okay, and then I'd have to buy what do you call that? Not a windscreen. It's like a grate, like a metal screen. What a filter? I don't know. I'd have to buy one of those, and I think it comes with the roll cage, right? The mic roll cage. And then I'd have to buy an interface. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd have to buy an adapter for my computer, but I wouldn't have to buy an interface. So that's helpful. But $400 for a microphone, man. No. When this microphone was $30. The ET, EGT or Etudich 001 or the 009 or whatever it's called. It's a headphone millimeter one. It's not even a USB one, dude. It's a headphone jack microphone. That's the kind of quality we're getting right now. We're getting the headphone jack quality and not even the fucking thing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make it. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make it to an hour, however painful it has to be. This is gonna be such a step down for the very meaningful and productive and world changing and awesome conversations I had with the boys, but that's just how it's gonna be. You know? I'm like the guy, we're gonna get really personal here. I'm the guy I'm the guy with the boys who's not invited to the wedding, right? But everyone's like, dude, he made a thing. And I don't even know. There's two weddings that people in my friend group are having at my church, right? And one of them I'm not even invited to. Just hilarious. I don't know how exclusive that wedding is, but it might be super exclusive. And why did I even say that? My friend, everyone in my friend group is going to that wedding except me, and I think that's amazing. They're just blatantly talking about the bachelor party in front of me, and it makes me feel so sad. No, I mean, to be fair, I have only been their friends for like a year, even though I've been going to the same group as them for like 9 years, almost a decade. A decade of friendship means nothing. We've been acquaintances for 9 years, 1 year actual friends. 54. Write it down. Maybe I just need to not sit as close to the microphone. Maybe you think about that, Ben? No, I bet you didn't think about that. Fucking hell, dude. I'm so bad at this. Okay. I'm so bad at this. I was talking about being annoyed. Yes. I am from the dark. I will destroy your. I'm gonna blow up your wedding. Yes. No, I'm not. I'm being real. I'm not gonna blow up the wedding. Okay. That would be really expensive anyway. You have any idea how expensive like remote detonators are, or like how much research I'd have to do just to blow up a wedding? It wouldn't be worth it. Because when people die, you don't get to like rub it in. I've talked about this before. Surely I've talked about this. But if I were to ever kill myself, I would just fake my death, because then you get to see all the reactions. See, it's like telling a joke, right? It's like telling a joke and then muting the audience before you can hear them laugh. You don't even see you tell a joke and leave the room, and then no one will ever talk to you about that amazing joke that they all laughed at and they all had a reaction to. Ever. No one will ever talk to you about that joke. That's like killing yourself. Suicide. Like, oh man, I showed them, man. That was such a bad thing. And thigh slapper. I'm not going to pitch the mic again because I'm not going to really slap my thigh super hard. Yeah, if you kill yourself, there's no last laugh. There's no last word. You're just written out of the TV show. They ran out of money. Oh no. Like, it's just so stupid. You got to fake your death, people. That's where it's at. If you fake your death, listen, if you fake your death, we will still be just as sad because we won't know you faked it, right? But you will be able to see everyone's reaction and how sad everyone is and how amazing everyone is and how just freaking upset they are, and all the attention will be on you. And even though you can't go and claim that attention directly, you can still enjoy it. You can be like, ah, they did care. I knew it. I knew it. They didn't. Or that. Yeah. So, what if you faked your death, right? And the whole point, but you were gonna commit suicide, but then you were like, let me just fake my death, right? Um, the reason some people commit suicide, not all people, because some people are just that sad. You ever get so sad you don't want to be sad anymore, so you kill yourself? Oh, 13 Reasons Why. A bunch of people killed themselves after that show came out. Beautiful. What an amazing Pavlovian effect. Oh, they made a show about someone who killed himself. I should do it too. By the way, the actor's still alive. It's like, yeah, the actor got all the benefits of, the whole. Actually, I've never seen this show, so I don't know how much screen time the person who kills himself actually gets. So this might all just be wrong. But yeah, so you fake your death. Oh, no. Yeah, the people who are killing. So some people kill themselves because like, man, no one cares about me. If I kill them myself, then they'll figure out what they lost. You never know what you missed till you don't have it anymore. That whole thing. And then they're like, oh, no, we actually did miss them. Oh, man. But if you fake your death, it's like, do you want to be right? Oh, wait, no. Yeah. So I was thinking that, like, people, no one cares about me, so I'm going to kill myself. So if you fake your death, you, like, look at everyone not caring. And it's like, I don't want to be proven right about that. That's why I'm making these. So if I ever do die unexpectedly in a car crash or something of the sort, I'm not going to kill myself because that's a pussy move, baby. I'm not going to do that. If you kill yourself, that's gay. Imagine inserting an object into your arm. You like penetration? Oh my gosh, and I even watched a short film about suicide today. Oh man. Yeah, you don't want to be right. I don't want to like find out that no one cared. Like, oh, I was right. They don't care about me. Now I'm really gonna Now I'm really gonna do it this time. No, we watched a. Oh, yawn number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I was watching a. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I was watching. I need a reminder to do this thing in Final Cut Pro. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we were watching a movie. It was called Curfew. Yes, it was called Curfew. It's a short film in my storytelling class. We always watch a short film so we can see a story and not spend an entire hour on it, blah, blah, blah. It was a 20-minute short film. Very good. Starts out, the guy has a razor blade. He's in a bathtub, slitting his wrists, the whatever. And I think that might have been why suicide was on my mind. Spoiler alert, in the end, he tries to do it again, despite all the rising action. But then he gets to go. Let me explain this story to you. It's called Curfew. Starts out, the guy's cutting himself. He's trying to kill himself. He's about to. And then his sister calls him, and she's like, I really need you to watch my daughter for, like, tonight. Because I need to go to court. But we don't know she's going to court, but that's what she's doing. Right? And he's like, oh, shoot, now I gotta, like, not kill myself because I gotta go do this thing real quick. Right? And so they do the thing. He connects with the daughter. It's very, very happy, wholesome, very fun time. And then, he goes home, a changed man. It decides, hey, I'm just going to finish killing myself real quick. Right? Which I think is great because no one gets changed from 5 hours of experience unless you're on DMT, in which case you can be Joe Rogan. I don't care. And he tries to kill himself again, and then she calls, and she's like, hey, I know I told you she can't watch him because she doesn't like her brother because he did drugs and he's very suicidal. She's like, I don't need my daughter around that kind of person. And Yes, he's gonna kill himself again, but she's like, hey man, I know like we don't agree on things, but maybe you can watch her on Fridays because she really likes ya, blah blah blah. And he's like, oh man, there's a reason not to kill myself, cool. And then we don't know, maybe he kills himself a week later after he watches her and she decides she doesn't like him because first impressions can be deceiving. So this one guy, I've already identified him as a problem person, just unconsciously. I, I sound like Charlie from Charisma. So you don't want to be this problem person. Identify people and the thing. Hypothetically, if I were to identify you as a problem person. Anyway, he vapes in class. He's addicted. He's got a pacifier, baby baba boo boo, right? He's like, I didn't really buy the story. I didn't buy it. You know, man, I didn't buy the story. That was really loud. Dang it, dude. That makes me mad, dude. That makes me mad. Maybe I just need to talk farther away from it? I don't know. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What is it? Measure 64. You got 35, 47, 54, and 64. Dang. Okay. This guy, we're gonna snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. This guy, I'm rubbing my eyes right now because this guy's stupid. I'm about to fall asleep. Imagine if I just fell asleep on this podcast and uploaded it. That'd be amazing. We'll meet again. Just don't know where. Don't know when. What was it? Yeah, this guy didn't like it. Okay. And he's like, dude, I just didn't buy it. Man, I just didn't buy it. I didn't buy the film. He's not British. He's a stoner. But he's British now because he's a fucking pretentious prick. What did I say to him? I just didn't buy the film. I felt like he didn't deserve to not kill himself at the end. I just thought he really should have. And it's like, buddy, he was gonna do it. Nothing changed. And then at the very end, like 4 seconds before the movie ended, it changed. Right? It's like, dude, did you not watch the film? Did we watch a different film than you? Are you just stupid? I don't know. Are you dumb? I think you are dumb. So, yeah, that guy was dumb. Didn't like him. Didn't like that guy. I don't know what his deal was. He was just stupid. But yeah, so that guy hated the film. Well, he didn't hate the film, but he was like, this is the worst one I've seen all year. We've seen 3. This was way better than the other ones. It had a child actor. He's watching the daughter. She's like 11 or 12 or something. Fantastic actor. Fantastic. I hope she does something great. She was a better actor than the adult. And that says a lot because, well, maybe not. Because how many times can I say because in a single podcast? The mom, I've noticed that the mom, I just need to complete that thought. I've noticed that in these short films, they really like to say the word fuck. Because they're like, movies don't say the word fuck enough. Well, this is unrated. I can say fuck as much as I want. Fuckity fuck, right? And so the mom is on the phone with the brother, right? And she's like, hey, Ricky, or Ricky Ticky Tavi, or Richie. I think his name is Richie. Hey, Richie. I know you're the last fucking person I would ask, but I'm just out of my fucking mind. I just can't do this. You know, I'm just in a bad fucking situation. It's like, dude, no one says fuck that much. Or that much emphasis. Right? No one says it like that. No one. I'm fat. Thank you, Jim Gaffigan. No one says fuck that much. Unless you're stupid. But this is a film, okay? We don't need to say fuck that much, okay? We just don't. But These guys put it in there because they're like, oh, we can change ground. It's like it's like Tarantino and the N word. It's like, oh, we just gotta say I'm not gonna say it right now all the time. You know? Um, jeez, dude. I the more I'm in these classes, the more I realize that I'm just smarter than these other kids. I know that sounds terrible and super like, oh, I'm just a genius and you guys are just dumb, right? I know that's what that sounds like, but there are all these things that we're being taught, right? And I already know them from YouTube. It's like, dude, I've seen this on YouTube. We're watching a YouTube video right now on how to learn. Dude, just give me the link to your playlist and I'll learn it all. I don't know why I became Southern. It's just like, dude, I'm glad I'm on a scholarship because otherwise I would be paying for this. I would be paying for this terrible education. I don't understand it. I don't even have school today because he was like, you need time to do your homework. But yeah, man, I just don't get it. It's fine that I don't get it, right? It's fine that my money's going down the drain. It's fine. It's fine because I'm not paying it. Because I got good grades in high school. And now I'm on a scholarship. It's great. It's fantastic. It's great. It's fantastic. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen. It's great. All right. I think we're going to open the notes thing. You thought I was going to end it, didn't you? All right. It's time to stop this. All right. All right. Hmm. I'm reading. Yes. Yes. I thought this is something different. So I have this. Hit the tab a couple times, baby. I have this notes app, notepad, right, for the friend podcast. Which whenever I have a friend on, I will. Dude, I hope me turning away like this isn't. I hope that's not too like bothering you because maybe it is. I'm gonna have to find the windscreen next time. The bigger windscreen, because the double windscreen. It'll be amazing. You'll never hear any plosives. One of them says, "Why did you agree to come on?" And I read it as, "Why did you agree to come out? Like everyone's gay, like me." Haha. Okay. And some of these questions I think are pretty interesting. Like, what is something you wish people did for you more? You know, like, oh, I wish people, like Ray, I think said, I wish people were more reliable. I wish they showed up more. Which is like, yeah, that's so cute. Aw. 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 Right? I didn't have this notepad when I was interviewing crew, unfortunately. But I'm actually going to be interviewing crew hopefully next week. Hopefully. If not, I will be very sad because he's going on his mission trip, and then I'll just never see him again. So, Ray asked me about anyone I've dated. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna stop moving around. I'm doing way too much now. I'm like, that's great. Okay. Ray was asking me about my prior dating experience, right? That's what he was asking me about. I was like, dude, this one female. Yes, that one female. That sounded really creepy. This one female that I dated, but I didn't date. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't real. We didn't even kiss. Man. And he was asking me about this, and this is like the point in my life that I've hit Control-Alt-Delete on several times. I didn't wait 30 days for it to delete from my photo library. I just went in and deleted instantly. And then I went on my iCloud and deleted that version. And then I went on my computer and deleted that. So there's no trace of it. It's all gone.
And old Ray decides to bring it up. That's like, buddy, no,
I don't want to talk about that. And then he goes and comments on every single one of these here episodes that I've ever uploaded to YouTube. Just like, yeet. Big W's. Oh, yes. We'll figure it out. It's like, dude, I think you're way too in that. Can I even talk about him for real? Because I know he might actually, he's the only person who might actually listen to these. Like all the way through, besides my cousin back when I was uploading them on Spotify. I still am. I just have, like 3.5 hour episodes. That reminds me, I should probably upload that one to Buzzsprout. later today. So I can wait another month before I can upload another one to Spotify. Oh yes, we love it. Oh, what was I saying? Can I even talk about Ray on this podcast? Because he's gonna just comment down below. He's gonna comment. He's gonna comment. Oh yes. Yeah, he's commented on it. I'm gonna read these comments to you. Okay, I'm gonna read them, and you're gonna enjoy them. And if you don't enjoy them, I'm gonna kill you. Yes. Okay. 4K Ultra HD Megatron absorbs the Allspark and takes over the Earth scene. What? Oh, this is my alternate account. This is not my main account. I haven't watched videos on that one for so long. Okay. Wow. He uploaded a new video. Okay. Oh, the Critical Drinker. I love that guy. I fucking love that guy. Okay, YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. Comments, yes. Alright, here are the recent comments from Ray Whitby. Okay. Oh, shit, I just said his last name. We're gonna cut that. Yes, we are. We are gonna... Yes, we're gonna cut that last name. What do we have? 77? Yes, 77. Last name was Zed. Okay. Woo. Imagine if I didn't catch that. See, post to me, you just won't even hear his last name. It'll be like Ray, right? All right, here are his his full name is on his YouTube account. So I guess you could just look at the comments and be like, "Hey, that is his last name." Whoa, it has a T in it at the end. Okay, well, I got to upgrade his contact then. All right, let's see. First comment. W take. Second comment. Smackalicious. Third comment. Massive W. Other comment. Ding song schling schlong. Another one. Stop with these bangers, please. Not the PLZ, the PLS. Other one. Y'all probably have my grandma captive. Another one. My favorite Disney attraction. Another banger. We will solve the identity crisis. Because I said this podcast needs a new name. Dubs. Common W. Epic. Timestamp. Literal gold. Isn't that great? So, he's left all these comments on the same day. He just binged my entire channel. And now the guy who I'm having on here next also binged my entire channel. Well, he said he was going to. I really hope he didn't. Because then he'll hear a shitty episode like this. I'm going to be honest. I know this episode sucks. I really do. You know, I know this. I know what I'm talking about. I know. I know this episode is going to be bad. But that's okay. Because we have so much gold content coming out later. Because the friend interviews, right? But we do need to get back to doing these a lot more often so I can carry my weight by myself. I think I carry my weight fine when I'm with the other people. But after like a full fucking hour, I've gotten used to hearing myself in my ears. Isn't that great? Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at my notes right now. One of them, nothing, no context. Father becomes dependent on gay son as he grows old. He hates gays, so he tries to live on his own means. What? Okay. Oh, I did write a joke. Said the only thing betting. Wow, I already messed it up. The only thing better than betting on a game is being the girlfriend of the abusive team captain. Now, I'm not going to explain that, but I think that's amazing. You know, that's one of those jokes that you'll have to say it at a time. It has to be timely, otherwise it won't be funny. You know, really need a drink. My throat's dying. Ooh, beautiful. That reminds me, I'm going to Graceland, my cousin. Not the cousin I'm going to have on podcast, but one of the cousins, because she watched the Elvis Hound Dog movie, right? With a Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie, the one I said that gives me like head cancer, right? Because of all the editing. She watched it, and according to my other cousin, who is her brother, within a week, she had bought over $500 worth of Elvis material, including all the albums and some books and some other things. And now the trip. So I'm glad she invited me because I'm the only one who didn't give her shit for that. Because I was like, I get it. Elvis is kind of hot, right? At least it's not like Tom Hiddleston or something, who was her last crush. But what are you gonna do about that? I think that's okay. Freaking Tom Hiddleston. So the trip is happening, and she was like, "Hey Ben, you want to go?" I was like, "Dude, Graceland for free? Hell yeah, I'll go to Graceland." So I'm going to Graceland. Yeah, October the 11th, maybe. So about a month from now, I'm going to Graceland. It'll be great. We're gonna tour the mansion. We're gonna eat well. Yes, we're going to fly first class. Yes, my first time flying first class. I don't like airplanes. Actually, I do really like airplanes. I just don't like riding in them because the TSA likes to strip search me. That's happened before. Yes, it has. You want to hear about that? Yeah? Let's talk about the time I was strip searched by the TSA. Okay, so what happened was my entire white family got through. But oh, the Asian kid, oh, he must be a terrorist, even though he's only like 16 years old. Yes, I was a minor, so which means we need to get Chris Hansen on this case. I didn't even think about that. I also need a drink. Let me take a drink, I'll tell you. So I go through the thing. I set off the alarm. I was like, oh shoot. I left my breath mints in my pocket. I'm sorry. They're always in there. I forgot they were in there. And he insisted. He's like, oh, no, we're going to have to search you for real now. I was like, what? He's like, we can do this right here, or we can go in a private room. Cue sexy saxophone music. And I was like, buddy, let me tell you, we can do everything right here, okay? We can, we can do everything. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I told him, hey, buddy, if you're going to, hey, hypothetically, if you were to touch my dick, I want you to do it in front of everybody. Yeah, so I can't trust him in the private room. So in the morning, I'm like, hey, let's do it right here, man. Let's do it right here. And he looks at me like, are you serious? He was like, this guy is for real. He's going to break the system. I can't rape a kid today. Oh, no. Dang. The amount of kids I'm being... old Johnny's beating me in the kid rape competition. Anyway, yeah, so he undoes my belt buckle, right? The first time any man has showed me any kind of attention. And he just starts running his hands around my waist on the inside. I was like, buddy, you're going to make me hard. No, I didn't say that. In hindsight, I was just kind of being like straight up. It's like, hey, let's do this right here. All right. You feel anything? Do you? Nope. Okay, cool. Like when you know you're right and you're talking to an authority and they're like, you have no power authority. Haha. In hindsight, dude, it would have been so funny if I started like moaning or something. If I was like moaning or like, what do you call it? I just started like flirting with him. It's like, oh man, your strong hands. Oh, like, you almost touched my dick there. Yeah, I'm sexy. But I didn't do it because I was 16 and I wasn't as smart as I am now. Dude, that would have been gold. Because it was this old dude who was being... I think he just had a power trip going on. I really do. I think that was the issue. Because obviously I had some lifesaver breath mints in my pocket. Because I planned to go to sleep on the bus. Oh, jeez. I did it again because I was slapping my chest like a baby who needed to be burped because he just burped. Okay, here's the other measure, 87. Or we might get to 100 measures. Oh, we're so cool. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah, so I wish... I think he was just having a power trip because I obviously just had breath mints in my pocket because I was going to go to sleep on the plane. And then when I wake up, my breath smells terrible, blah, 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 because I sleep with my mouth closed. So I was going to pop a mint, and it was going to be great. I might as well pop a Xanax, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it was such a missed opportunity with that TSA guy. Jeez. Man, if I was only more comfortable with my sexuality, I could have flirted with him and had a great story out of it. But alas, I was too gay to be straight. That reminds me, I'm watching Breaking Bad. I just finished Dragon Ball Z for the second time. Was still amazing. Was still awesome. Just amazing anime. 10 out of 10. I love that thing. Totally biased. Not objective at all. Amazing anime. So good. Anyway, which means I can now watch Breaking Bad. And I watched the pilot last night. And that is one hell of a pilot. According to my brother, the pilot is nothing like the real show. It's way better. I mean, the show is way better than the pilot. But I was like, pilots have to be bookended, you know? Because they need to get taken up by the studios and whatnot. And they're like, hey, you can't do that if, it's a pilot, blah, 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 right? And so, yeah, really good pilot. Really enjoyed that. Walter White, all the good. Mr. White, right? He's washing cars. Dude, the pilot episode of Breaking Bad is... I've never seen the show before, so I am a virgin to Breaking Bad. That first episode is my nightmare of life. I hope I never get there. He turns 50, right? And I think it's 50. Yeah, he turns 50, and he's still like... Man, dude, it's just so bad. He won the Nobel Nobel Prize for Science, right? Sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. I have to get this thing out of my eye. Ow. This really hurts. What the heck? What's going on? Oh, okay. It's still in my eye, but the show must go on. I'm just gonna talk with my eyes closed now. Um, yeah. So Walter White is working as a teacher, chemistry teacher, at a high school. Did it again. Measure 91. It happened twice. In the same measure. Fucking hell. Jeez, dude, this is gonna be a lot more editing than I'd like. Oh man, that just killed my whole vibe. But we're gonna soldier on. Because we have a podcast to record, am I right? I might have to go back to the other one. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, so he's working at a high school. His kids don't like him. His students, I should say. And then after school, gets out. He goes and works at the local car wash as a cashier and a scrubber. And he's like scrubbing his student, one of the Chads in his class, his Corvette, his C6, because this is, I don't know when Breaking Bad was made, but a long time ago. For cars, at least. 2 generations ago. Jeez. And it's just... And then he goes home, and he just does it all over again. And he's not getting anywhere in life. And he's working all the time. And he's not being paid well. This just sucks, dude. And he's like, oh, I can make money cooking meth or whatever, right? Because he's going to die anyway of lung cancer. Anyway. He, what do you call it? Yeah, so that's like hell for me. If that ever happens. If that ever happens to me, I'm killing myself. 100%. I'm being real right now. I'm either killing myself or not suicide by a cop, because then you're doing so. Anyway, I'm doing something to end, to hit game over. I'm going to log out if that happens, okay? I don't need to be playing this game. My entire life is just hell like that, dude. Like, I hate Wendy's so much. If I had to work there, like, as a 50-year-old, if I had to work at Wendy's, dude. Oh, I'm getting so stressed out just thinking about it. Just terrible. That's okay. It's fine. Yeah, that episode hit hard until the meth thing started happening. It was like, oh, it's a TV show. I get it. But man, that is just a shitty life. It is. It's just a shitty life. It's a bad life. Let me tell you, it's a bad life. We don't like a bad life. We only like a good life. And if you ain't good, you ain't good. What? What? I've been listening to the Joe Rogan podcast recently. Again, I've been getting back into it. I've been listening to episodes of people. Sam Morrill was on there. It was actually really good. I don't know. Have I done I don't think I've talked about him or Mark Normand on this episode, but I used to get them mixed up. Mark Normand's like that. Hey, I like you, but I think your cock is huge. No, how does he say? Like his joke style is like, I don't know. He's like, oh, I thought you were gay. Hey, but that's fine too. I like them too, right? Um, oh, what did he say? He's like, having a gay son is like getting an onion ring with your fries. He's like, oh, I didn't order this, but I like them too, or something like that. Like, oh, it's not what I wanted, but I like them too, something like that. It's like, oh, Mark Norman, and then Sam Rill's like, hey man, it's just we just love it. He just the way he talks. I pictured him just rolling up, not even in a car, just rolling up, just him, just rolling up, just floating. It's like, hey man, he's always got like a big grin on his face, not like a happy grin, but like a hey, what's up, dude, kind of grin. He's like, hey man, I just don't like it here at all. I'm a New York kid, and just like, yeah, like, and somehow I got them mixed up. I think it's because they both kind of look the same. And now, you're on number 3. They have a podcast called We Might Be Drunk, and Bill Burr was on it. Yes, Bill Burr, yeah. My favorite, the direct inspiration for this podcast. Let me add. Yeah, Bill Burr was on it. It was great. They had root beer floats since he is sober now, which is cool. Respect to the Burr for being sober. His beard, dude, right now is so big. I was looking on Instagram, and his beard, it's just massive. It's just huge. It's like, this is what the kids see. They see the giant beard Burr, and I'm used to like the not the high and tight. I guess, the high and tight of the beard. The Conan O'Brien show, that kind of look, but it's like freaking huge. Because he had to grow up for this movie he's doing, but he hasn't cut it yet. I guess he must like it big. It's very gray and red, super gray, and red. It shows how old he's getting, and he's the same age as my dad, and he's that gray. Honestly, he looks older than my dad, which is a little bit crazy. Yeah. Did we just run out of things to say? After 98 measures, we're not even going to make it to 100 measures? Oh my gosh, no way. Oh yes, I actually do have... So I have an appointment with my car. I have so many issues with my car, man. This makes me so sad. I had a dream I lost my car. Not like I misplaced it, but like it either... since it's a dream, I don't know how I got to this point, but somehow I didn't have my car anymore. And I was really sad I didn't have my car. I was like, oh no, I have to drive this other car now. And then I woke up and I was like, oh. Well, not that, actually not at the beginning. I was like, oh, right? Because I was like, oh shoot, man, I need to buy another car. I gotta get it back. And then after like 5 minutes, I was like, oh shoot, I actually do have my car still. And I'm so glad we just hit 100 measures, baby. We did it. First try back. Yeah, and I was so happy that I still had my car. And I'm so glad I have those types of dreams, because otherwise I would get used to having my car, and then it just wouldn't be good anymore. It just wouldn't be good. So I got it. It's because I am stressing about my car's tire, which is losing air at an unprecedented rate. I have to fill it up once a week. So, and I have to drive. I have a 20-minute drive, which is around 32 miles on the highway or something. So I really can't be having a tire pop or driving a donut 32 miles on the highway. It's not meant for that. So I went to discount. I was like, hey, man, I need new tire. They're like, oh, we got to order that. We'll see you on Saturday. I did that on Monday. Oh, it's so long. Hopefully this tire lasts, dude. If this tire doesn't last, I'm going to kill myself. Okay? It's going to be bad. Going to be very bad. And I will update you about the tire when we get back. Until the next time, hopefully it won't be just me struggling this late. I'm so tired, dude. I don't even want to edit this, but I have to edit it so it exports overnight. Oh, all right. I'll see you later, guys. Oh, peace.